I know this isn't normally the video I would make or the ones you would see on this channel, but I think it's very important that honestly everybody comes together to fight this. Now, this is weeks old, and I actually feel horrible that I didn't see this faster or sooner. And I really pray to God that there's other channels out there that have spoken about this in the past couple days and are speaking about it now. It is catching steam. People actually posting it on Twitter. And basically, well, what is this, Alex? Well, I'll tell you. So 3 hours ago from when I am recording this video, there was a post from Jay, and then she says, absolutely effing disgraceful. And this is blowing up. There's a lot of retweets. There's a lot of likes. And it says, video unavailable. This video is popular due to limited creator history. We're limiting the number of viewers. Subscribe to this channel to help this creator reach a broader audience. And then people, rightly so, are debating, is this even a real pop-up? Okay? I tweeted and I said, for the love of God, this better not be real. And we'll go into who I want to blame for this, in the future. Well, firstly, Susan. Secondly, YouTube. Thirdly, honestly, other creators that will, again, we'll talk about as it goes on. But then there was actually a article written up. And again, this was written on like February 3rd, February 2nd. So it's been out for a while. And this is a real thing. YouTube is putting warnings, actually not even warnings, they are censoring, they are limiting the exposure that these channels are having, literally, if you are not subscribed to them. Now, I don't know a worse way of getting people to like feel horrible about themselves or give up. Okay, when you're a small creator, you rely on videos that blow up. Okay, the first video I ever made that blew up got like 15,000 views. That was my blowing up. And that happened like 2 years after, I did not start out well, on YouTube. I didn't know what I was doing. I think a lot of people have no clue what they're doing when they get on YouTube, which is fine. And it's what people do. So it took me 2 years and a video blew up. It got 15,000 views and it got me subscribers. It just started to make me feel good that like the channel was like I could maybe do something. Now, I guess what? So let's read. This video is popular due to limited creator history. So if you're small, if you just haven't made a lot of videos, YouTube says, well, F you. F you, you're not allowed to be seen, I guess. We're limiting the number of viewers. Subscribe to this channel to help this creator reach a broader audience. That doesn't even make sense. What does that, you subscribe? So YouTube behind the scenes then is saying, all right, this video is actually too popular. We need to not just slow it down. See, oh my God. Here's the thing. It's been proven multiple times. And the people that deny this, again, they are the problem. Susan is the problem. YouTube is the problem. But creators that are out there saying, oh, look at what YouTube has done in the past 10 years to help small creators. They love the little people. Those people are maybe the worst people on planet Earth because they just don't pay attention at all. They don't understand what they're talking about. And they're lying to you. YouTube doesn't care about anybody that's small. They care about the corporations. Remember when they were pushing every late night talk show host on the face of the earth onto the front page? Remember that whole era? They care about corporations. They don't care about the individual people. They did. It's what built their platform. It still is what drives their platform every single goddamn day, but they don't care, okay? Maybe they care a little bit more when you get to 100K. Maybe they care a little bit more about when you get to 1 million. But if you're under that, or if, God forbid, you're under, say, 50, 40, 30, 20,000 subscribers, if you think YouTube cares about you, you need a wake-up check. If a YouTube channel has told you that, leave them. Now, I'm not one for telling people what to do, but I get pretty upset with this kind of stuff because those people are idiots, and those people just don't know, truly. And why am I getting so mad at people that, again, like, literally, if you draw a line, they maybe wouldn't be connected to this? Well, again, it's because they let them off the hook. They let them off the hook. To pretend like YouTube likes us or cares about us is idiotic, and it lets them do this. So again, it's been proven multiple times on social media, over and over and over again. When you have a video that, say, has the green monetization, your video does fine. When it gets age restricted, or when it, well, age restricted obviously is a big one, but even when it gets like limited ads, when it gets yellow, there's been so many charts of like the live viewers watching videos, and they will drop off a cliff when YouTube messes like kind of behind the scenes with, oh, well, now your video can't be monetized. There's always been that myth of like, videos that aren't monetized, they don't do well. I don't think that fully is true, but I do think videos that get swapped midway, they get impacted. So if your video is monetized and then YouTube takes that away from you, your video will 1000% get impact. So again, like those are the things that have always kind of been very well known, and you're only fooling yourself if you're going to pretend like it's not happening, right? But now YouTube says, well, why even give them views? Or why even, why even allow the video to still be up, actually, right? So, like, you'll have the charts of all these views, and then it'll just completely, fall off the cliff and nobody will be watching it. But at least the video is up. It just won't be recommended to anybody. It won't be shown to anybody. Now YouTube says, nah, what we're going to do now is if we feel like the video is blowing up, these people haven't earned it. They haven't been in the mud long enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to literally have it so if people click on the video, you won't be allowed to watch it. And also, let me ask you this. If you're finding a video for the first time, so anybody, this is just so dumb. If you make a video and it blows up, okay? Say you have 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. Most people that will watch your video if it blows up. Maybe not if it blows, if it doesn't blow up, if it's just a normal video, it's probably a lot of the people that are subscribed to you, okay? But if you have 1,000 subscribers, you're a small creator, YouTube loves you, and you have a video that blows up, say it gets 200,000 views, that would be phenomenal. Like that would kickstart you. It would. Well, how many of those 200,000 people are subscribed to you? None. Honestly, none. Like less than 1%, probably less than 0.1%, okay? Nobody is subscribed to you. They've never seen you before, ever. They don't know what you do. They don't know who you are. They don't know how your content is. Okay, so they click on your video because it's blowing up. It's got 200,000 views. It's being spread everywhere. They click on your video, and they're told this. They're told this warning. Why would they subscribe to you? Now, that's not your fault. That's not the creator's fault, right? But that's how it would work. If you're finding somebody for the first time ever and you get this pop-up, they say, wow, this person's videos, like you're being told by YouTube, if you're just a new person who's never seen this YouTube channel before, oh, this video is blowing up. Like, that's cool. Subscribe so they can get more subscribers. So we'll actually show you what they're talking about. Well, number one, that's about as dumb as it gets. You have literal, I don't even know what you want to call them. These people that don't have brains, that's for sure, right? Making that decision. But even from the person clicking on the mouse, okay? They're clicking on the mouse. Why would they subscribe? Why would they do that? They don't know what yes, they see the title and maybe they saw the thumbnail, right? But you could watch the video and not like it. Maybe you watch the video and you love it, but you don't know. So are you guaranteed to subscribe? No. Now, are you guaranteed to subscribe when you do watch the video? No. A lot of those, say 200,000 people that would watch a video on a 1,000 subscriber channel, will they ever subscribe? No, most won't. A huge percentage won't. It's the way YouTube works. It's the way people work. They just won't do it, right? But that's okay. At least they watched your content. Now I guess what you're saying is, well, and by the way, like this is so ambiguous. What does being small mean? Am I small? I have almost 60K subscribers. Am I small? Maybe. To some, to me, I feel kind of small. When I look at bigger creators, I feel small, right? Well, so what does it mean? Does it mean 60? Does it mean 50? Does it mean 10,000? Does it mean 100 or 200 or 300? But again, this is, how are you supposed to grow? If you have 300 subscribers, how do you grow? I was going to bring in money because that's kind of important too, right? So say you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. So, you have ad revenue. You're making money off of the ads, right? Okay, but say your videos still do not good. You don't make a lot of money, but then you have a video that hits 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 subscribers now, or views. Now you're gonna get hundreds of dollars from that one video. And again, this is what I did. I had a video. Okay, my biggest videos had only ever reached like 450K, maybe 500,000. Viewers, right? And I had some of those videos when I was like 10, 15, 20,000 subscribers. So I made a lot of money. I mean, a lot relative, right? But I made a good amount of money on each of those individual bigger videos when I was still at like 10, 15, 20,000. You know what? That helped. I mean, financially, can we not kid around? Obviously, that helps. Getting a couple $100 just from one video or getting $1,000 just from one video. That helps, okay? Well, I guess you're not allowed to do that anymore, right? Not unless they are subscribed to you. But again, like, why are you putting that emphasis on that one viewer, each one viewer, right? It doesn't make any sense. So again, now nobody's watching your video because YouTube literally will not show it to them because you're not big enough. So you need them to, so you're going to issue this nice little warning to make sure they subscribe to you. Well, but how are they supposed to know you're good? How would they know? Are they supposed to watch the smaller videos that weren't recommended to them? How does that even make sense? So here's what I suggest. If you're a small creator, honestly, at this point, you're probably screwed. I'm a positive guy by trade. I actually am like an optimistic person. I talk about my worries with games and movies. You know, there's criticism. I give criticism, right? But overall, I really am an optimistic person. And there's no doubt YouTube is like one of the greatest things that have ever happened. The relationships that have been formed, not just with me, but like what YouTube has done for society and, you know, given people, you know, livings because of money and just, I guess, popularity, right? Allowed us to share our ideas. Like, I don't want to take that away ever. And I don't think you ever can from YouTube. It's one of the greatest things ever created. And I owe a lot, even in my own personal life, to YouTube. Though that can never be taken away. But YouTube is horrible. YouTube is one of the worst, Google, I guess, is one of the worst companies on planet Earth, maybe even the worst, right? There's probably like a top 5 there somewhere, right? This is probably the worst decision or worst thing I have ever, you know, removing dislikes was probably top 2 or 3 in terms of just how bad and how lying, saying that it's for the little guys. Again, because they care about they definitely care so much that little creators will get dislike bombed that they'll eliminate dislikes, but they'll also just make it so people can't watch your videos. That will solve it. That way nobody can complain because nobody will watch. In fact, wouldn't you leave a downvote on this if you saw this, right? Because you'd be like, well, and a lot of people are uninformed. How do you even know that this is YouTube? You know, this is YouTube saying it. But if you're just a casual viewer, how do you know this is YouTube? Maybe they think it's the creator that puts these warnings up. Somehow it's the creator's fault, right? People can think that. I guarantee you people have thought that. So, I mean, how do you arrive at this? This is, in terms of censorship, it actually doesn't get worse because you're telling people we will not show you. In fact, we'll add insult to injury. Not only will we tell you you can't watch it, but we will also screw over the creator and, I guess, you, the viewer that wants to watch a video. We will tell you that the video is doing well. Your video succeeded. You hit. You actually did something successful. I'm not saying like your other, you know, not saying the other stuff wasn't successful, but you nailed something. Again, like I remember even hitting 15,000 views on that first big video of mine. I remember what that felt like. I was shocked. I was like, it's still getting views. Like after a couple hours, after a couple days, it's still getting views. It's getting high views. I'm getting subscribers. I'm getting likes. I'm getting comments. Like it just feels like I did, you know, I mean, I did it. Like I got one. Now, you know, of course you miss a lot of other ones, but you get them here and there. But then imagine YouTube just saying, yeah, good job. I mean, you actually nailed it. You did great. People are watching it. So what we're going to do now is, well, you're not big enough. Like you don't have, you know, Colbert numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell people they're not allowed to watch your video until you hit higher subscribers. We won't tell you what number that is, right? So say you have 1,000 subscribers. Well, we won't tell you what qualifies as you not being small anymore. We'll just, you know, it's going to be a fun little game. You'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as you figure it out. And we'll all just be happy together. And that, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm happy I am where I am. I can't imagine starting YouTube now because I just can't. It actually makes me scared for my second channel because my second channel has under 5,000 subscribers. So maybe people have gotten this label or maybe they will in the future. You know what I mean? Like, can my 5,000 subscriber second channel, if I get a video that gets 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,000 views, will it continue or will it give this little warning, right? Maybe it happens for my channel right now, my main channel. Again, I will give YouTube maybe a little bit of, you know, a benefit of the doubt where, okay, I don't know if 60K would be considered small to them. It probably is under 5 or 10,000 though. I really feel like that's the case. Maybe it's under 1,000, but even then, that's the worst possible group to attack. Again, it's the group that you have claimed to support. It's the group you claim to love. And again, other YouTubers, that these people that talk about the behind the scenes analytics. So YouTube loves the little guys. Do they? Because it sounds like the smallest of the small are the ones who would be impacted by this easily the most. Without a doubt, under 1,000, you'd be impacted by this most, because you need a viral. It doesn't have to hit 1 million views. It doesn't have to hit 100,000 views, but it has to hit, if you get a video that gets 10, 15, 20,000 views, you're going to start. But is that too much for YouTube? And also, again, that's ambiguous too. This video is popular. What in God's name does that mean? Is hitting 2,000 views popular? Is hitting 100,000 views popular? Is hitting 1 million views popular? What's popular? What's small? What's this new threshold that the creator needs to hit for you to unlock the video for people? Do they have to be Patreon supporter? Like, what? F off. F off, YouTube. F you. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.